Wake up, wake up, wake up. Part 2, y'all. This is Infinity TV. Wake up and smell the coffee. I am your host, Chantel, better known as Miss Recycle. Let's get right into it today, y'all. The topic is discernment, okay? We have to know how to use our discernment. So I'm going to break it down. I'm going to let Google Go break it down to you guys about what discernment is. So take a listen.
Discernment. Published by vocabulary.com. Discernment is the ability to make a smart judgment about something. If you're voting for student council president, you need to use discernment to pick the best candidate. The noun discernment describes a wise way of judging between things or a particularly perceptive way of seeing things. If you can understand something that's somewhat hidden or obscure, if you figure out the themes of a confusing movie, for example, you're using discernment. It comes from the Latin word discernere, meaning separate. Discernment separates what's important or true from what's not. Definitions of discernment. The cognitive condition of someone who understands. The mental ability to understand and discriminate between relations. Look up discernment for the last time.
All right, y'all. I just basically wanted you guys to get a feel of what discernment is and know that it's very important to have it, okay? In this day and age where we have the devil sending out his minions to distract the chosen ones, to silence us, to abuse us, to distract us, all right, so that we cannot accomplish certain goals. Now, the devil knows that the plans of the Most High will not be stopped, but they can be hindered. All right, so this is why people like me and Rashad Jamal, and you have The Awakening, you have Young Pharaoh, you have a lot of other people who are Bobby Hemmett, who are out here enlightening the people. We're all doing it in different ways, okay? Because there are different people that we need to reach, but we need to bring them all together. So Young Pharaoh is here to reach a certain group. I'm here to reach a certain group. Rashad Jamal is here to reach a certain group. Bobby Hemmett was here to reach a certain group. So that therefore, unity. You see the shirt? Unity. Is it on there? Right? So unity, right? Yes, one day we will unite, but it's not going to be like everybody think it's going to be. We're going to unite when the time is right, okay? We're not going to unite when, everything is peachy, everybody dancing, having fun, breaking it down. No, we're going to unite when the time is right. When we get that sign in the sky like Nat Turner did, or it could be the feeling in your gut. It could be the feeling under your feet. Who knows? It could be the voice of the Most High that you will hear, the sound of the trumpet. But thy people will know the real sound, right? My children will hear me or know me by the sound of my voice, so that you are not fooled by the wrong voice. You are not fooled by the wrong sound. This is why we have to get in tune, so that when we see these things, we will know if it's real or not. We have to use discernment. When we hear these things, we will know if what we're hearing is accurate. We have to know how to use discernment, okay? Now, like I used to always say, these things are embedded in our DNA, all right? They can come and try to wipe your memory out all they want to, but it is embedded in your DNA. Why do you think we grew up doing graffiti, all right? Because they say the writing is on the walls. As they say, the Egyptians, the Asiatic people, okay, wrote signs and pictures and things like that on the wall, because this is how they communicated. Before writing, there were pictures, there were signs on the wall. So this is why we grew up as children putting graffiti on the walls, and we didn't know why. We had no clue. All we knew was we got prosecuted for it, and guess what? And we still did it, because those things were embedded in our DNA. In some way, somehow, it will come out, All right. And when it comes out, you have to notice that you will be penalized for it, because in their eyes it's wrong, but in your eyes it is natural. You are only doing things that you only know that are natural. All right. It is natural for you to do certain things. It is natural for you to know how to sing. It is natural for you to know how to basically analyze certain numbers and break things down and put components. But they stripped you of these things. Now they took the knowledge from you and then stripped you of it so that you wouldn't be able to use it. So now this is the time that we have to reactivate our DNA, all right? And one way of doing that is to be able to use discernment. You also have to switch the way you're eating. You have to just know the word, okay? Because yes, knowing the word is very important. The Bible was written in allegories, right? But it's a story that's being told. It is a story that either happened before or is set to happen now. Oh, I used to love the book